The 1998 Ashford diner murder is a case that haunts the quiet corners of Ohio. A puzzle of ghost informants, missing suspects, and a victim entangled in high-stakes crime. On a rain-slick night, financial broker Michael Grayson was shot dead in his car. The investigation that followed would uncover more questions than answers, leading detectives down a rabbit hole where the line between the living and the dead seemed to blur. The night was October 26, 1998. A storm raged over Ashford, Ohio. Inside the 24-hour roadside diner, only a handful of souls sought refuge. Waitress Sarah Mitchell served coffee to a trucker, Tom Bradley, and a quiet man in a corner booth who paid in cash and never looked up. Shortly before midnight, a black sedan pulled into the lot. Michael Grayson was behind the wheel. Another man was in the passenger seat. They waited. A brief, tense conversation happened outside the diner door, shielded by an umbrella. Then, two sharp cracks, gunshots. The sedan's engine revved and then died. The man with the umbrella was gone. Sarah Mitchell stated she saw the man from the corner booth slip out the back exit the moment the shots were fired. She never got a good look at his face. Tom Bradley, the trucker, reported seeing the second man from the car run into the woods, vanishing into the storm. His description was vague, just a dark coat and a panicked stride. The initial investigation, hampered by the 1998 era technology and the chaotic scene, struggled to connect these fleeting figures. Inside Grayson's car, investigators found him deceased. They also found a briefcase containing over $100,000 in cash. A pager was clipped to his belt, displaying a single number, the payphone inside the Ashford diner. It was clear this was a planned meeting, not a random act of violence. But the second passenger, the man who presumably shot Grayson, had disappeared without a trace. Years later, in a cold case review, forensic technology offered a shocking twist. A fingerprint lifted from the coffee cup left by the mysterious diner customer was run through an updated federal database. The print was a perfect match for Daniel Pierce, a federal informant who had specialized in infiltrating financial crime syndicates. The problem? Daniel Pierce was officially declared dead in a car bombing in 1996, 2 years before the murder. Several theories emerged. Was this an organized crime hit? Grayson, suspected of money laundering, might have been silenced. Was it informant retaliation? Perhaps Grayson had discovered Pierce's identity, and the feds staged the event to protect their asset. Or was it a setup gone wrong? Maybe the missing passenger was the real target, and Grayson was simply collateral damage in a war between criminals and the law. The presence of Daniel Pierce, a supposed ghost, suggests a shadow operation far more complex than a simple murder. The Ashford diner murder remains unsolved because every piece of evidence contradicts the next. The key players are ghosts, a missing shooter, a customer who shouldn't exist, and a victim whose secrets died with him. The limitations of 1998 investigative methods meant crucial evidence was lost in the rain-swept darkness. Without the body of the second passenger or the testimony of the man known as Daniel Pierce, the truth is locked away. To solve this case, investigators would need what they've never had: a confession from the missing shooter or the reappearance of the ghost who sat in the diner that night, Daniel Pierce himself. Until then, the story of the Ashford diner murder serves as a chilling reminder that sometimes the truth is the most elusive suspect of all.